Hey people, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing something a bit different, a bit spicier. We are diving into AITA content, or Am I the A-hole content. This is basically where people submit stories or situations that they've been in and then ask for us to decide whether or not they were in the right or wrong. If you don't know what AITA means, don't worry, I've got you. I'm going to break it down so that you can easily keep up. Most of these videos come from Reddit, but if you have some drama of your own, let me know. I could easily arrange so that you submit your stories and then I'll read them anonymously later down the line. Who knows, they might even feature in one of the future videos. Before we get into the juicy stuff, let me give you a quick breakdown of the lingo. AITA, which is the main thing that we are talking about today, is an abbreviation for Am I the A-hole? Like I mentioned earlier, this is where people make submissions of situations that they've been in and then want to know whether they were in the wrong or completely justified in whatever it is that they did. Basically, asking us to judge. We listen, we don't judge, but here we are going to judge. In judging or in deciding, we do have some voting options. Please, once you get the hang of it, put your votes down in the comments below. YTA stands for You Are the A-hole. If you use YTA, it means that you believe that the person who posted a story messed up, they were in the wrong and were absolutely doing the most. NTA stands for Not the A-hole. This one should be used when you feel like the poster is completely in the right and somebody else or some people else in the story were the ones being absolutely ridiculous. ESH stands for Everyone Sucks Here. To vote ESH, it means that the entire situation was messy and everyone that was involved could have done better. NAH stands for No A-holes Here. This should be used when you think no one is really at fault. It's just a very tricky situation. INFO in this situation stands for Need More Information. This refers to when you are listening to a story and you're like, no, I need more information, I need more clarification, I need more details to be able to pick a side. There are some common terms that you come across as well. OP stands for Original Poster. That means the person who submitted a story or posted a story. Throwaway account. So if you see throwaway account, it means that the person who posted a story used a temporary account and wants to keep their identity secret, usually because the drama might be too hot to keep on their main profile. Okay, now that you're in the know, I'm going to read out one AI story. Drop your votes down in the comments below. If you want to listen to more stories, then I highly suggest that you head to my TikTok account. I'm going to put the link down in the description and probably put a screenshot or something, here, somewhere for you. All right? Am I the a-hole for asking my boyfriend to choose between me and his work wife after catching them joking about our sex life? Let me be patient. So I, 29 female, have been with my boyfriend, Chris, 31 male, for 5 years. He's amazing in so many ways. Funny, kind, super supportive. But there's this one thing that's been bothering me for a while now. His work wife, Jess, 30 female. Chris works in a close-knit office and Jess has been his co-worker and friend for years. At first, I wasn't bothered. I mean, I get it. Work friendships are a thing, and it's normal to be close to people you spend so much time with. But over the years, their relationship has started to make me feel off. For starters, they text all the time, and not just during work hours. She would message him at night, on weekends, even during our date nights. A lot of the time, it's about work, but not always. Sometimes it's random memes or inside jokes that I don't get. When we go to events with his co-workers, Jess is always by his side, laughing at his jokes and acting like she knows him better than anyone. Ah. One time, she introduced herself to me as his work wife. Everyone laughed, so I laughed too. But honestly, it stung a little. Chris brushed it off when I brought it up later, saying it's just a joke and I'm being silly. Then last weekend, things hit a breaking point. We were at a party with his co-workers and I overheard Jess and Chris talking in the kitchen. Jess made some joke about how Chris must be exhausted because I keep him up all night. Chris laughed and said something like, yeah, she's got a lot of energy, and they both cracked up. I just stood there frozen. They were joking about our sex life in front of their co-workers. It felt so disrespectful and humiliating. When I confronted Chris about it later, he admitted the joke was in bad taste, but said I was blowing it out of proportion. He called it harmless banter and swore there was nothing to it. I told him I was done playing cool about Jess and that he needed to set some boundaries with her or I was out. That's when he said I was being insecure and controlling. He insists that there's nothing romantic between them and I'm just making drama over a friendship. Now I'm torn. Some of my friends think I overreacted and that I shouldn't make him choose between me and Jess. Others say I'm totally justified, especially after that joke. So, am I the a hole for asking my boyfriend to set boundaries with his work wife, or should I just let it go? OP also commented, I never asked him to cut her off as they've been friends for a long time. I just want him to set some boundaries as I don't want him talking about our intimate moments with her. There are things which should stay between the two of us and he should not share them with anyone else. Hmm. Hmm. You people, asking for boundaries in relationships is not about insecurity, or at least majority of the time, it's not about insecurity. It's reasonable if you ask me. It's about respect. These people were texting at all hours, making private jokes. The funny thing is, these work wife, work husband thing, they usually start innocently. Oh. But for these two, it seems their dynamic is gradually crossing into something inappropriate. So OP's concerns are valid. Me, my vote is NTA. Let me know what your vote is. All right, that's it for today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. What I mean is like, share, and subscribe. Also, I'll be posting shorter clips on TikTok. So please do come through to my TikTok account so you can watch them all. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye. Mwah.